What if giving things some time is actually your biggest opportunity? We've all experienced times where we choose a goal and we expect it to happen in a certain amount of time. Maybe you've also experienced this as well. Over time, what I have realized is that the reality is that these things take time. It doesn't mean that they're not possible. 100% they are possible, which is the amazing thing to hear. But the thing is that those goals and dreams are going to take a little bit of time. And I remember when I would hear stuff like that in the past, maybe when I was a little bit younger, and I would be stubborn in a way and still think that I could achieve it in a certain amount of time. But as time has gotten on, I have actually realized that this is 100% truth. And what I've also realized is by rushing things, all it does is it leads to a thing called burnout, where our minds might feel fatigued, where even us physically, our bodies physically feel fatigued, where we don't feel like doing anything. And that can even stop us more from if we were just to give it some time. And as of recently, I have started to give things some time. And it's helped me so much. I've been able to do things at a steadier pace. And I'm still able to keep up with things and do things. Although having some time to also think things through, think on how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do to get there. So by taking some time to think things through, to essentially plan things out, I believe is a great way to go about it. What I also had to remind myself as well is that those goals and dreams that I had, it doesn't mean that they weren't happening at all. It just may take more time than I once thought they would have. As we are younger, we would like things to happen fast. We want things to happen really fast. But the reality is, things do take time in order to get to the places where we want to be. And as I've realized, by rushing things, it only makes it even worse or even harder for us to get to those places. So for me, it was about understanding that these things are still possible, but it's just going to take a little bit more time for me to get there. And this was something that I had to accept. And sometimes it may take longer as well. It might also take time to get to that point where we are acceptance of understanding that things are just going to take more time, which is something that I have realized with my goals, which is something that I had to just put my foot down and say, right, okay, or take my foot off the brake actually and say, right, okay, let me just take it easy. This goal, this dream is going to take time. It doesn't mean it's not possible. It's just going to take more time. But what I also said to myself is that within that time, I can learn so much things that can help me achieve those goals, but also other goals as well that could possibly lead me to even more opportunities than if I was to just rush the process. So, like anything, there's benefits to actually just taking a step back, taking your foot off the pedal, and just letting things, just maybe thinking about things, thinking on how we're going to do stuff, and then putting in the work. But by rushing things, it can feel like we're going into autopilot, which leads to burnout. I believe the first step for me was to understand that the process takes patience. I also believe it's more of a patience but consistent thing as well. So it's great to have patience, and it's also great to be consistent as well. So it's kind of like an on and off switch where we're able to turn on and do what we need to do and then turn off, and that allows us some time to get everything into order again, where we're able to plan things, think things through, and then turn on the switch again and then put in the work. So that's something that I've been doing, and it's been helping me quite a lot. It stopped me from feeling so much pressure, and also it's been stopping sort of the burnout that I used to get. Over time, I started to see visible progress because I stopped forcing it. And I believe that was because I gave things some time to think about which made my work even more productive. If I was to just continue what I was doing in the past, which was rushing things, then I wouldn't have gotten to the progress on which I am at now. I probably would have stopped halfway, or for some people, they might even give up. So I believe it's important to just take things step by step instead of trying to rush the process. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you could please like this, subscribe down below, and if you know anyone that may benefit from watching this, then I would appreciate it if you could please share this video to them. Thank you so much, and I will see everyone in the next one.